My name is Gina and I'm a patient of CCSD. I've been a patient for probably 10 years. Originally, when I started coming to CCSD, I had a little cancer scare on my back, which they removed, and it ended up not being cancer, which was great. And most recently, I've been seeing them for hair loss. CCSD, being a primarily female provider, was the reason I was initially attracted to them 10 years ago. I think as a woman, it's important to advocate for yourself. And while, there's many doctors out there that I'm sure can relate, it's just so nice as a female myself to be able to go to a female, especially for something like hair loss. The office is incredible. You walk in and you feel like you're at a 5-star hotel. They have the best of pretty much everything. It's just very clean, very calming, and very upscale. Another thing that I love about CCSD is it's just super easy to get into. You don't even have to make a phone call. You could just book online, which is amazing. I started to look for a solution when I noticed in the shower, like clumps were coming out, and I'm not somebody who sheds typically in the shower, and I just don't shed typically a lot. Every time I'd brush my hair, I'd see these huge clumps, and I started actually documenting, taking pictures daily of how much hair I'd lost, because it was almost unbelievable when you tell somebody. I didn't even recognize myself. I was depressed. I was breaking out. I'm not typically somebody who has bad acne, but you could tell it was just really weighing on me. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. It was just devastating, honestly. So I had a wedding coming up in about 6 months, and it was just so stressful because every time that I'd see my hair come out, I just think about the day of my wedding and what am I gonna do? That's when I started to seek treatment to be like, okay, I actually need professional help. This is getting, totally out of control. When I came here for the hair loss, my experience was amazing. I was immediately just greeted with empathy, and she heard all my concerns. She validated them, which just felt so good because I felt crazy for so long. And then she gave me a treatment plan and managed my expectations, which, you want an overnight cure, but she had told me, it's gonna be 90 days till you start seeing some progress. Here's where we can expect your hair to be on your wedding day. And everything that she had told me was completely right. I had hair loss throughout my whole head. It wasn't one specific area. So I had these little peach fuzzes growing in, and it just made me smile every morning because I knew that, I was just on the beginning of getting, my hair back through this journey. But I finally, for the first time, had hope that I was gonna get back to a good place. My hair looked amazing on my wedding day, better than I could have ever imagined. It felt surreal to look at myself in the mirror with my hair done just because for so long I didn't think that I'd get there. I'm like gonna cry. This is like, because for so long, I just had no idea what was gonna happen with my hair. So to finally get to my wedding day and see myself in the mirror, it felt so surreal. I just felt so relieved and happy. I waited to a point where I felt like the reason I was losing my hair was because I was so stressed, but I was so stressed because of my hair that it was like a domino effect. If you notice hair loss at all, I would say go to the doctor immediately so that it doesn't get so bad before you get help like what happened to me. My confidence has skyrocketed since my hair started growing back. And what's amazing is, I was just expecting to have my old hair back. My hair is double the thickness that it was. Every single person is asking me, what's your secret? How's your hair so thick? What have you been doing? And so I went from, being almost bald to now people are asking me for hair advice. So it's just been really cool to see that, transformation. I would recommend CCSD to anybody, even outside of just hair loss, just because of the customer experience has been amazing as a patient here. Dr. Jacob and her entire team at CCSD are absolutely fabulous. They completely changed my life, and I am forever grateful for them.